amazing how much is in here when you work at it. You'll figure out how to get every little piece out because you're a smart girl. Now we'll pop that in. That's all right. You're okay. It's just a feed bag. Just a feed bag. Come up and check what it is. See? Feed bag. This is the decentralization. Ready? Here it comes. There we go. Much better response. Good girl. She knows how to handle. That's good response from her. A lot of people don't know how to use hay nets with how to extend their horse's feed by using hay nets, because it's not that it extends the amount of feed, but the time that they have to eat is extended. So they're less likely, if they're a nervy horse that wants to eat to comfort eat, this is a good way to slow it all down. Hey Beard, how you doing? I was on before, but I lost my connection. We're having bad signal weather. But, hey Ariana, how you going? So I've got her with the hay net this morning. She's still very jittery though, like if I move it around or swing it. Actually, she's getting better when we do that. But I'm going to leave her alone for a brekkie. She's just like, I'm starving. She's not starving. She's been eating all night. She's actually, I'm starting to get that weight down though. That belly's coming thinner. Look at that. So we're almost back where we need to be. A couple of weeks more. Because you can't just starve them and make them lose weight. A lot of people make that mistake. They just pop them in a round yard and give them nothing to eat. That's a very dangerous thing to do with a horse, because you're playing with their electrolytes and stuff and their gut, and it's not a nice, kind way to make them lose weight. Just like humans, they've got to take their time. It's a slower process. The slower that you do it, the more it's going to actually work. And her being a mare, she'll bloat as well. So I'm glad you're doing okay, Ariana. I saw Victor earlier on. He came on for a moment. And then my stream cut out. Hey, Ariana, what do you think of the pony? Isn't she lovely? Yeah, Beard, it's 7:16 a.m. here. I had a terrible night. Oh, my stomach was terrible. I was eating the same stuff I've been eating for about 4 or 5 days, and it just went haywire last night. And I don't know what I'm done wrong, and I was very careful to use small portions and several small portions instead of 3 larger meals. I had 5 smaller meals spread out every 3 hours. She is beautiful, isn't she? It's a lovely pony. She's just very scared of everything, but she'll get by. She's having fun with that hay net. They're very resilient. So I got the hay net with the 4 centimetre openings. You can get them at 1 centimetre, 2 centimetres, 3 centimetres, depending on what animal you're feeding and what sort of hay you're putting in. I got the 4 centimetre. And it just gives her, she would have finished that already if it was on the ground. This is going to make it last 3 to 4 times longer than what it would ordinarily last. So, good girl. This is how you work with a fat pony that has been just sort of out in the paddock getting grass belly and just overweight. You gradually get the weight down. You don't starve them. You just gradually do it. And what you do give them, you give them stuff that's not bright green, that's not full of sugar, that's been left long enough to lose the sugar in it. Oh, okay. I found a few nice ones. See, I was going to call her Cheyenne, but Cheyenne, what Cheyenne means is person that speaks a different language, which suits her because she does speak a different language. She speaks a very nervous language as opposed to a confident language, which her and Ellie are the opposite. She's a mini Ellie, but she's the opposite of Elle. You want to find the name that jumps to you. Yeah. I want to see what her true nature is. She's showing bits of it here and there now. Now she's getting confident. Now she realises that she's not going to get in trouble or whacked or smacked or anything like that. She's sort of learning now that this is a safe zone. She's starting to get more confidence with, when you go to approach her in the paddock now, she's a lot more, I'll do my own thing, thank you, and doesn't really want to come and offer herself. This morning she did, but when she's in with the other horse now, she doesn't want to hang with people anymore. She wants to hang with the horse. So I think she's just settled quite okay now. But she's had a couple of issues where she's pinned the ears a couple of times, but it's only been around food when I've been going to give her food, or I've been going in to do something when she's got food and I have to approach somewhere near her. She gets a little bit iffy then, but it's really quite natural because she's at the bottom of the pecking order. If she was in with the other lot, she wouldn't get any food. They'd take it all. They'd just snatch it all up. You're shaking it all onto the ground, girl. Look at this sky. They've cloud seeded again this morning. Look at the lines. Oh my goodness. What are they doing? These are fake clouds, by the way, people. They are not real clouds. These are cloud seeded clouds. They are fake. And the fake rain destroys the grass out here. So the real rain came and made it green again. This was all not green the other day. Everyone who watches me knows this. And the fake rain will happen and it will turn yellow again and start dying again. I swear to God, it's a government. They know what they're doing. They're trying to destroy certain areas and make other areas. Oh, and the other thing they're trying to do is flood out the coastal areas so that they can claim the land for themselves, pretty much. So they can put in their high-speed rails and things like that, which they're wanting to do. And also, it's all about this big reset thing that they're trying to have happen. So I'm going to, while she's having her dinner, I'm going to walk in there and just see what she does when I go in. See if she's calm about it. She should be, because I did some work with her around the food net as well. And she's more confident with somebody being behind her now. So ordinarily, even if there's food there, she will, here she goes, she's checking out who's coming up behind me. But she's going to turn her back side. So she's, see how she's keeping to her side? So I'm going to move where her bum is and she'll probably move and scoot over. So she can see, there we go. She doesn't like you being directly behind her. So I'm going to stick with being directly behind her, and you can see what that, and the reason is because when you are directly behind them, they can't see you. They can only see you from the side. So she's protecting herself doing that. And when she stands still when I'm directly behind her, like now, that's a good thing. That's her saying, okay, well, I'm comfortable with you being behind. And then I'll move away to the side. Let her see what I'm doing. I'm going to come in a little closer and see what she does. She's not showing any aggression, that's good. Food aggression's a massive thing with ponies. Because they're so small, they do often get pushed out of the feeding ring if you've got them in with a large herd. Mind you, I don't know whether she's ever been on a property where she's been hand-fed. I think she's maybe always been in a paddock, but she does enjoy having a little bit of a munch on this stuff. It's very nice for her. Gives her a lot of energy. Yeah, I'm kind of the same too. I don't like people behind me either. You don't know what they were capable of doing. You can see there she's okay with it now. She can hear me. Good girl. And she's like, oh yeah, just you. And it's probably more so that I'm holding the big stick with the camera tripod thing. That's probably given her a bit of a freak out. Good girl. So she's not moving now. She couldn't care less what I'm doing now. She's established that I'm safe. That's good. And this is a good time to work with her. You're not really disturbing her because she's still able to access her food and you're not going too close, but you are still accomplishing something because you are in her realm. It's a good way to desensitise without putting pressure that's immense on her. Worst thing you could do with this horse is force it. If you force it with her, you lose her very quickly. See, she's got that face there right now. She's kind of like saying, very carefully saying, okay, I can see you there, but don't come any closer. She hasn't got a nasty face, but she has got, the body language is saying, this is my food and don't come any closer. You watch her tail, the tail's out. It's not in, it's out. It's not swishing, she's not stomping, so that's a good thing. When she gets very pressured, she stomps. This is the thing that we've learned over the last 8-9 days since we've had her. Her big signal of it is way too much is a stomping. And something's itching her. Good girl. So she doesn't like, she wants to enjoy her tea in her own space without drama, and she's able to do so. And you can see from behind too, see now you can't see the big barrel anymore. She had the big barrel coming out the sides where you could see it. It's no longer there. So we've done a pretty good, well, it's there, but it's not as huge. It looks huge there, but when you're completely behind, it's not so bad. It was way out, like zoom out there before. Now it's like thinner. So you can see she's lost her big tubby tummy, and that's going to make her feel a lot less anxious as well. She's going to have a lot less gas trapped in the belly. She's going to be a lot less hypo with, having a lot of sugary content in her belly as well. And she's going to have more energy to be able to actually move around, which will also give her confidence because she's not going to feel as if it's a very big task to move. So there's a lot going on with her, but she's really good. She's going to be fine. I'm just feeling some raindrops in. Fake rain. Fake raindrop. Not good. There's a champion boy who caught the brown snake yesterday. There he is. He's looking over there. Have you got another one? Oi, Bummy. We have a rat that's staying in the shed, and it's now started to come out when people are in there. I think it's sick, to be honest. They don't generally present themselves to you unless they're sick. And I'm wondering if he's going to catch it soon, or he might have already caught it. He'll often deliver them to the front door or the back door. Simba, you're a good boy. I'm leaving the chickens in today. I have a lady coming out to see Pony Girl. So we're going to leave the chooks in today so they don't escape if we have to open the gate at all or do anything. Just creates less chaos when we've got less things hanging in. We don't want to sort of have 10,000 baby chickens running around near this pony when we're working with her. So it's good. And then tomorrow, of course, I'll have Megan coming to work with Ellie. Megan's going to work with Ellie tomorrow. If the weather's holding up. If the weather's no good, it might be something different. But yeah, Miss Ellie was good yesterday. Yeah, I've been calling her Pony Girl. When I had one of the minis, I used to call him Pony Boy, and then he ended up being called Spirit by the kids that bought him. They called him Spirit, but until they get their full name, I just do Pony Boy or Pony Girl, depending on what sex they are, obviously. Keep them sort of, keep them neutralised in general. So when it comes to, when I finally go, yeah, that's what we need to call her, or this is what she is. So as I said, as I've gotten older, naming things is very important. I like to get it really well, really right. Tockle is a good name for him. He does resemble, he's the colour of a fox, and he resembles the behaviour of a fox. He can be cunning. Oh, kookaburras. I need to get a new flag. I need to get 4 new flags. I've got I think I've got the Samoan flag to hang up. I've got the Croatian flag, and I've got some other flag. I've got 3 of them. Just don't know where I put them. Don't know where they've gone to. Look at that sky though. I don't know why they've cloud seeded again today. The clouds are horrible. I don't like them. Full of chemicals. God knows what the hell they're putting in the sky, but it's good. Kills a lot of stuff. There's an agenda behind it for sure. They're not trying to make the weather better. See, that one there's starting to form there, and there's a grid behind it. You can just make out. And then there's one going this way. You can just kind of make out as well. So they must have been out in the dark doing this about 6. They've been doing them at night now and later in the day when people are less likely to be outside and looking up at the sky. They're still denying that they're even doing it. They're saying they're doing it, but only in the snowy mountains. But they've been doing it here. I've been here 10 years and they've been doing it every single year I've been here. They haven't stopped. We have an extreme high rate of cancer out here too, like 4 times the normal amount of cancer people. It's Orange in particular is full of people that are sick. It's almost impossible to get into a doctor out here. Right, now let's get Friesel sorted with his girls. I'm going to let him have some time out today because he's been locked up for yesterday. He got out the day before. So I alternate between when they can go out so they don't clash with each other. Because Hypnotised, Friesel's son, again, got a hold of him. I forgot that I'd let Friesel out, and Hippie got a hold of Friesel and attacked him again after we just got him all healed up. And roosters can be very nasty against each other. They're beautiful to people, lovely natures to the people, but not each other. Buddy, watch out, mate. Chappy. Man, these are getting big, these yuccas. Keep cutting them back. They keep growing. It's good. Free plants. You charge an arm and a leg for them now. Just a little tiny one's about $30. If you buy a huge one, you're looking about $150 to $200 for a big one. That's maybe the size of the one over there in the corner. And then for a huge one like that, you're looking at $300 or $400 in a pot. It's insane how much money they charge, and they just break off and grow off nothing. So there you go. Knowledge is money. Good morning, my lovies. Hello, lovies. Come on. Good morning. You're coming out and saying hi so I can get in. Come on. Hello. Pretty hot. How's your neck today, darling? You're having a bit of trouble. Come on, outside. Come in the sun. In the daylight. Come on, buddy. Come on, Frizz. So he's got wry neck right now because his neck has been... He injured the muscle. I don't know how he did it. He was... I think he's done it. I think he's hit something when he's climbed down from something. And if you... he's very tender on one side, so... I've got him down in here. Come on. Come on, bub. Chappy. You going to let Friesel come out? I think I just got bit by another ant again. Where's Pop? Where's the lady? Where's the other lady? Where is she? Oh, you are really lovely. How about this? How about you have some breakfast first and then we'll come out. A little bit later. Things that are making happening. Here you go. Ready? Ready. There we go. Everyone's ready. Come on, Frizz. Frizzle, come on. Here, pretty boy. Can you get over there? So I can. I'm going to let your gate open. When you're ready to come out, you can come out. Have breakfast and then come out when you're feeling better. You've got some crap stuff in there. Yeah, Chappy. Poor Chappy. Poor old boy. I need to probably mow my lawn one more time before winter. I want it to grow a bit first and then I'll mow it. They use salt. You looked down and up and read fast and thought Pony Girl was a Komodo dragon. She actually resembles one a bit. You can see the dinosaur in horses if you look. And you can hear it. When they're wailing and going crazy, they sound like dinosaurs. You should hear sometimes if Henry's upset. He sounds like a full-on T-Rex. He's like roars. He actually roars when he's cranky at the geldings next door. He's like, roar. I can't do it, but yeah, he roars. You guys upstairs in your house. They're having a lovely day. They're so lucky, these ones, because they have the they have all the jungle gym to play with, the cats. They got it good. They get to watch the birds without harming the birds, but they get to watch them while they have their breakfast and lunch, and then they get to come inside and snuggle at night. They got the best of both worlds, really. And I made that cattery for about, I think I paid like $200 for the old carport. And I think I paid, the dearest part was the mesh. The mesh wiring was the dearest part. I had like, I think it was about $400 or $500 for the mesh thing. But the carport was a couple of $100. It was a lady who was having to move from her place and had to get rid of the carport because she'd put it in and she was in a housing commission. They made her get rid of it. What is that? It's not a snake, is it? Oh my God. What have you got, Boom? Bummy. What is it? You're not Bummy. Chappy? What is it? Don't you go near snakes, my boy. All right. So I'm excited today because, like I said, I've got a lady coming. She's my friend that lives around the road. She hasn't met Pony Girl yet, so we're going to see how Pony Girl goes with her. And she's got lovely horses. Her horses are extremely well behaved and just quiet, and they're there's no trouble really with them. They're just good horses. Whereas mine have all the quirks and the disasters. But I choose that. I choose to have the disastrous ones because they're the ones that keep you on your toes and make you appreciate the good days a lot more. And there's the view across the road. Hey KK, how you doing? You guys will be happy to get out of the winter over there. I don't think they're sowing salt over here. I think it's chemical. I definitely know it's chemicals because I was outside once. They sprayed it so darn low. About a minute later, I had it come onto me and I got sick, really sick. And I rang the FAA. They denied that the planes were even there. While I was on the phone to them, they were cloud seeding, and I took pictures and videos and sent them to the woman I was speaking to on email while I was talking to her, and she was still trying to deny that the plane existed. You can't tell me the Federal Aviation Authority doesn't know what planes are in the sky. Of course they do. So she said, oh, you'll have to take this up with either the Army or the Air Force because it's one of those two that are doing it. And I'm like, so I rang them. Of course they're not going to tell you anything. They just tell you that, you know, they don't have anything in the sky. And if they did, they wouldn't tell you anyway what was going on. So, being observant out here. I mean, I have literally said to people that live here that can see the sky every day, have you seen the cloud seeding in the sky? And they're like, they have no idea. I said, you've got to look up at the sky. Like, how can you miss it? As soon as you walk outside, it's right there. But I guess they're not looking for it. They're looking at, you know, their cattle and their sheep and their fences. I'm looking at everything, sky and the... It's very pretty today, though, that sky. Yeah, they do know everything. I'm going okay, KK. I got the new pony, which is very, she's really timid, very nervy. She's an older horse. So doing a lot of work with her. The people who had her before, there's a little girl who was a 12-year-old, and they basically said to her, you go and do what you can with the pony. She was able to actually get on the pony and ride the pony, but I noticed something. She was only riding with no stirrups, so there was never any stirrups. And the pony's extremely flighty if you touch her in certain points. So I think she was just a bit too flighty and not desensitized enough. But that little girl did a wonderful job, honestly. She reminded me of myself. I was like her. I used to do all sorts of crazy stuff with horses and cows and, you know, jumping on wild animals, and I couldn't have cared less. Donkeys. I broke everything in when I was young. Anything I could conquer, I would do it. So I'm just working on her. She's improved a lot since she's been here. A lot of it's just easy stuff that people just don't have the time to do because everyone's so busy, and it makes a big difference. And the other thing is she's overweight. She's sore in the hind end, probably from being overweight. She's probably foundered a few times, I'd say. She's not rotated in a pedal bone, so that's good. She's very funny about you touching her. So we're just desensitizing her and all that stuff at the moment, getting her back to a state of calmness as much as we possibly can. She is getting better and better every day, but she's never not going to be a nervous horse. I've seen this before. I've had horses like her before, and they don't inherently change. But what you can do is give them some confidence in their surroundings so they're less stressed. But that's all you can really do with them. So they're kind of like me. I mean, no matter how many times I'm around the horses and the horses do absolutely nothing wrong to me, I always freak out. So it's just something, and a lot of people will sort of find a horse that's like that quite useless. I find her extremely useful. I think she's a fantastic teaching horse to teach people how to work with horses, how to have patience with horses. Really good for someone who doesn't know anything about a horse. If you were to sort of start them in a round yard with a horse like her, and then they go to a non-nervous horse, they'll have a lot of confidence and they'll do well. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. UFO just applies to any object. Yeah, unidentified flying object. Yeah. Could be a fly that shows up on radar. It would be a UFO. Yeah. It's not necessarily an alien ship. I've seen some unidentified flying things. You know what I have seen? And a lot of people think these things are real, and I think it's real because I saw it. They talk about flying rods. I have seen something that resembled a flying rod, but it could have been a giant stick insect that was just had wings that were going so quickly you couldn't see the wings. But it didn't look like it had legs or anything. It just looked like a rod. And it flew straight past me really quickly. I was like, wow. But a lot of people claim they see these rods. And if that's what they saw, then that's what I saw, because I definitely saw the rod. So I'm just loving this sky. Look at it. It looks like a dreamy... It's like a dreamy... I don't know. It's like it's ominous, but it's beautiful. There's hope there that the sun's going to come on through. Here it comes. It's starting to peek through the clouds now. 7:45. So what are you guys up to today? Anything exciting? Got to be doing more exciting things than me, probably. I'm just going to upload my Ellie video that I did yesterday on the YouTube. Upload video, Miss Ellie, and I'll go to, and I did bitless and bridle yesterday with Ellie. That was really cool. I actually, I was scared, but I felt good about doing it yesterday. I've got more confidence now. So that's a good thing. And the other thing, 368, is I can now start on the second block. So I've got about 5 different things that I need to put in through the editor and upload. At some point in the next couple of days. It's a lot of work. I haven't been doing it, so I forget that I need to. I need to do it. Oh, you know that strange bird that I saw yesterday? Half a willy wagtail. It is a half willy wagtail. So a willy wagtail has bred with one of the peewee birds by the look of it, and it's created the hoverbird. It's remarkable. And he's trying to attract a willy wagtail as a mate, but the willy wagtail's avoiding him because he's a bit different. So there you go. Nature is not into the cross breeding. They just don't. They won't crossbreed. It's pretty crazy. I feel sorry for him because he's such a lovely little bird. He makes the strangest sound. I would love to like get an up close view of him. But he's a sweetheart. He's very friendly, actually, surprisingly. He seems to not be afraid of people as much as what the willy wagtails are. Just don't know what went wrong. But he's got white. Okay, completely black. And then they have the white underneath. He's got half a white face and half a black face. So, like in a line across each side, half white and half black. So the top half is black and the bottom half where the cheeks are is white. It's bizarre. Your parents get back tomorrow, just try and enjoy the day as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah, enjoy it while they're gone. It's the way to go. I've got to think about this. I'm just trying to think. What am I doing here? Okay. Oh, I've got Toki here. I didn't realise I've got Toki. Okay. I've got Toki, and then I've got another one of Ellie, which was a while ago. 361361. Okay. So we're going to call that one Toki Work. I hope the is nice and soothing. I hate the word equestrian. It drives me crazy. I'd rather just say horse person. But if you want it to sort of go to the right places, you have to use the word equestrian. It just sounds a bit stuck up. I am an equestrian. As opposed to, I am a horse person. I like horses. I like working with horses. Little midget man. Hang on a second. I'm going to see if I can make this work without too much noise. Walk on. Good boy. Only going to do a couple of minutes. It's begun. I've got Toki with his saddle on. Good boy. Oh. I want him to move around me. Doesn't matter if he's not all the way out right away. As long as moving, without bucking. All we want to do is get him to not buck. First time he ever had a saddle, he did go a bit silly. So we're trying to do a different approach. Hey! Stop! These girls are being silly. Need to focus on what we're doing. Good boy. Out the way. Good boy. Come on. Give me a little attitude there. You don't really know about this. And trot. Need to focus on what we're doing. Good boy. Out. I'm a trotting, but when you go to a canter, sometimes you lose. Gets a little bit concerned about the saddle flapping. I've used a different saddle so he can see it more closer to himself. Good boy, hey, good boy. You want to prepare them for a jockey, you've got to get the thing on the back first. And see, he's very upset about it. He's giving me the look. He says, I don't want to. Don't like it. We're just going to relax him a little. Get used to it and walk. Huh? Walk just doing some work with Top. Hey, Rocky, how you doing? Walk on. So he's gone so that I'm behind his shoulder now, so he's going to back. I don't like people who stress me out either, Ariana. I get very annoyed when people stress me out. And there we go. I tend to stress myself out more than anybody, though. Mostly people can't stress me out. It's me stressing myself out. Anxiety. Gentle approach at the beginning. I'm my own worst enemy, to be honest. Good man. When you get older, you realise that people aren't worth worrying about. But your internal dialogue is so important. What you tell yourself. Here he comes. It's all right, Mum. He's way too fat. We've got to lose some weight. We need to do some exercise and lose some weight. That's what we need to do. This is really, this saddle's just for the purpose of getting him used to something being on his back. It's not something I would use on him permanently. It's just too good. Excuse me, you two. As someone who has mental blindness, trying to remember passwords makes me feel like an AI. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a look at his good. I used to have great memory recall of things like passwords and stuff, but nowadays I have to change them continuously because I can never remember what I've just changed them to because of the short term. It's annoying. Adjusting things. And you'll always say to me, you can't use that, you've used that, you can't use anything that you've used the last 5 times. Well, how the heck do I remember what the heck I've even used? Front one. I have no idea. Get him to move with that. See how he feels. Good boy. Walk on. Good lad. Stop. Good boy. It's a little. I wonder, Beard, if what's his favourite thing to do? Does he have a hobby besides whinging and bitching? A lot of grass, still like grass on there. Up. Good boy. Walk on. And it's very windy today. It is. And face in. And come over. Come on. Look. Good boy. Walk. Walk. Man. Very good, this boy. So come on. Little baby steps at a time. Little baby steps at a time. Now I'm going to pop my leg up there. Let him see what it's like to have something over his back there. Oh, it's alright. I can deal with that. Come here, Bob. Come on, boy. Bob. Come here, Bob. Good man. Come and play. Park. The park. You park. Good boy. You're going to learn to park at the dock right there. So when the little is coming right in when you've been finished up, if he is suitable, it's going to get used to something coming up and over. Oh, how's that? Now, I'm not putting my weight on him, don't worry. I am too heavy for him, but what I am doing is giving him the experience of something coming up and over, very lightweight, so you can see what's it like. Let's just watching his face there. Get him used to that. He's a bit nervous. See how he's picking this up because he's nervy. I'm going to say, thank you very much. Can we have that back? Good lad, and stay. Good man. Sarah! Very much. Can we have that back? Good lad, and stay. Good man. I'm just doing some editing while I'm sitting here. Got to make sure it's something you would want to do that's constant chore. Hang on. Worrying is his hobby. He sounds a bit like me in some respects. I worry about everything. I'm terrible at worrying. Look at that cloud formation. How cool is that? That looks like some kind of, I don't know what it looks like. It's like a giant fish. The sun peeking out. Got to make sure it's something you want to do, the constant chore of his. Chores of 20 uses for doing things. Yeah. He's never too old for education though. He could still learn things himself. I mean, seriously, I'm learning every day and I'm getting on. Yep, silly thing. Bit of a ball on it. He said, oh, I don't mind this thing. Set him up for good positioning. Going to turn in this direction now. Yeah. Set him up for good. Set him up for good. He said, oh, I don't mind this thing. Set him up for good positioning. Going to turn in this direction now. Unable to do 12 hours a day anymore at 70. 70's bloody too old to be doing anything. My opinion. I don't know, when I hit 70 maybe I won't, maybe I'll want to still be doing stuff. He doesn't seem bothered by it whatsoever. He's a little curious about my foot, but he's not worried. Not worried at all. Good little man. I'm going to park here. We're right close. Make noise. There we go, good boy. Just putting my little bit of weight there. Enough for what a kid would weigh. It's about a quarter of, well, he's 3, he's about 100 and, if you are, about 180 kilos. He got weighed to vet when he was thin, and he was 165. Maybe 180. Pretty heavy for a pony. Good boy. We've got to lose some weight. We don't want to be causing problems. If you are, about 180 kilos. Just putting my little bit of weight there. Enough for what a kid would weigh. It's about a quarter of, probably, well, he's 3, he's about there. Enough for what a kid would weigh. Yeah. We don't want to be causing problems. I'm going to bring you back over. After the lawnmower yesterday, this is the breeze. After the, get to bring you back over. Tell you what, I've got way too much. Get to bring you back over. Again, we're going to ask him to park. Come on. And after the lawnmower yesterday, this is the breeze. Ask him to park. Used to him down at the top. At the top. Yeah. Not showing me any signs of aggression or upset there. Give him a nice little rub. Let him have a feel. Turn him. Good man. Turn the other direction. Good man. And you'd be surprised how nice these ponies are. If you work them from a baby and give them a couple of years off, get them used to everything. It gives them a couple of years to just absorb the training and bring them back into work again. They remember a lot, pretty much everything. They'll remember it. Another thing I'm going to do with him later is use him as a pack horse. Then to start carrying to the shop and things like that.
Oh gosh.
Go for a drive to the a walk to the shop.
You've been trying to find a hobby for him.
Then carrying something.
Like intellectual things like chess. Does he like playing chess or playing any kind of intellectual physical games? Does he like does he like going anywhere or socialising?
As well, which has caused a lot of this explosion of belly bloatedness. He's really good, you know. Like, he'll park for you, and just watch what he's like. Calm as anything. Just imagine if you've got a little kid, how good he is to work with. Come on, love. Considering he's not really been trained yet about anything other than to stand. I'm going to ask him to come this way, if he can. So, I'm going to ask him to turn again. He's going to get up against the stand. This side. Good man. Oh, stand there. Look at him. I'm not putting all my weight on him, but I'm putting a fair bit of weight. Kids. So, you can't have any more hay. So whenever we feed the other guys, I'll have to bring him out and leave him out there.
Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Share, DVD. No, cancel. Not DVD. I'm not making a DVD. Most, well. Maybe he should get into doing dance or something. Does he do dancing? A lot of old people enjoy going to dances. I want to go dancing. If I found a partner to go dancing with, I'd go dancing all the damn time. I find myself here all the time. I love dancing. Dancing is such a good exercise, good mental health. And if you can find partners to dance with, it's sociable. Hang on a second. Oh, he's ventured out. There he is. Frizzle. Girl. Girly. She can hear me. Look, she says, Mum, where you at? Girly girl. Henny girl. Hi, babies. Hi. How you going? They're just behind the... There they are. Frizzy. It's Mum. Where am I? She's blind. She can't see anything, but she can hear me. Hi, Mama girl. Don't get lost. He's actually standing up nicely today. He wasn't able to bend his neck the other day without getting it twisted upside down. Here she comes. She says, where are you at, Mum? Where are you at? She's down the front door. It's okay, Bobby girl. I'm over here. Mum here. Over here. Hello, darling. Hello, baby. Hello, darling. She says, Mum. Here they go. Coming past me. G'day, Frizzy. This girl nearly died. I almost put her down the other day. She was not well. She couldn't walk. And now, look, she's up and about. They're doing chicken things. They're looking good. Watch this. We'll go out and see what they do. They're such love. I love my chickens. I have the best chickens in the world. You couldn't ask for nicer chooks. How's everybody doing? Hi. Good day. Hello, baby. Here's your mum. Here's your mum. Hello, darling. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello, my girl. Yeah, you couldn't see me, could you? No, you just can't see anything, can you, darling? What was Mum doing? Hi, Frizzle. How you going? Do you guys want something? Let me get you a treat. Come on, let's get you a treat. You've been having a lovely day. Let me grab them something to eat. Give them a treat. Hold up. I'll get you a treat. Hold up. I've been keeping an eye out. Don't worry. There's no... Come on, loves. Look what Mum got. Come on, let's get you over here where we can come on the grass where we're familiar and close to home in case anything happens. Because we have had some eagles this week hovering about, trying to go at the chickens. Come on. Now, she can't see anything, but if I drop them here, bit of rice, always good for the leftovers. There we go. Oh, there we go. There you go. Come on, Frizzle. He can't get up the step. Hang on, let me help him. This injury is a bugger because you don't want to... Come on, buddy. Come on. Can you get up? There you go. Good boy. Good boy. I'm sorry. I didn't realise you couldn't get up the step. He's still a bit sore. Here he comes. Look at him. He's happy as Larry there. That's what you like to see. 3 very, very happy chickens. And I just need to get them more water. Hold up, let me get you some fresh water. That one's going to the other fellas. You come over here. This is your one. The other fellas are getting the rest of it. Frizzy, show the ladies. Good girls.
And then the rest of the rice can go up to the guys up the top. I don't know how many days it's been. Oh, I just walked straight in that goddamn spider web again. I keep doing it every day. There's the spider web. Garbage bin's empty, that's good. Finally. Now I can actually,
Give me a second. That hurt.
okay. I'll leave the spoon here. Let's go and take this up. We'll give the rest of the rice to the chickens. Nothing gets wasted. I don't know why the rice was like that anyway, but it doesn't matter. Nothing gets wasted. It's a good thing.
Shit.
Lucky I came back this way and didn't forget. I forgot. I did forget, but now I can see the water. I've accidentally filled the water container overflowing. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, I didn't let these guys out. I need to let them out. Ready to come out? Good morning.
Oh, everybody, you have a lovely day today. Today? Papa, happy girl.
Sooty doo. Good morning. You're a good boy. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. You're a happy. It's a nice day because it's not hot. Cold, but it's not hot. I'm going to give these guys some tea. What I'll do, because this will just cut off anyway, so I'm going to leave you guys with Pony Girl for a bit. You guys want your gate open?
Hold on. I'll be back. Hi, sweet girl. Oh, now I'm just gonna see how she goes with me walking in up to her right now. See how good she has. You can go straight up and touch. Good girl. Good job. A week ago. Yeah. Pocky, you're going to get stuck. Alright, I'm going to quickly go and let these guys off. See how good she is now, though. She's not nervous around me at all now. She's happy for me to come up and her. Goody, get back. You two can go together. Good boy. Hold on. You can give each other some confidence today. Good boy, my lovely boy. Yeah, you're settling, Sudie. Back down, Tonto. Back up. Back. Back up, good girl. Tingling. Go back. Happy. Happy, up. Come on. Pip, come here. Papa. Got no desensitisation to it today. You can just enjoy yourself. Have a nice, relaxing morning. Good morning to your girl.
She's just happy to have someone to play with now. So these guys, they get along quite well actually. She's very much a follower. He's definitely bossy, but she might hiccup at him here and there, but she's pretty tolerant of him. And they get along quite well. Just watch what happens with this girl where there's food involved. What's that? She says, I don't know. She's very limited with what she knows. She doesn't know much at all. He says, I'll come up. So his confidence then gives, see, he's definitely the head honcho there. There she goes. Let her have a look at that. Let her have a look at the bowl. Oh, good girl. What is it? It's a bowl. It's got some food. She's like, I don't know. Let's have a... Might have caused a ruckus with the bowl. She says, I'll have a lick of that. There's nothing much in there, just a bit of rice residue, but she's going to lick it. Oh, thanks, Ariana. You have a good day. He's definitely bossier. Toki, she's not going to tolerate that crap. You'll get a smack. Oh, she's given him a nip. And this is where we see how she reacts. She's very good at warning. She gives a good warning. She's actually very gentle. Most other horses would have given him a good slapping. She's very gentle. Good girl. This is really a good way to observe her behaviour around food with another horse. Good girl. Here she comes. She says, Mum, you got anything else for me? You got anything else for me? He's being a bit crazy, isn't he? Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. She's given him a warning. She says, don't mess with me or I'll smack you. All right, I'm going to grab the bowl. Good girl. You can hang with him for a minute. Yeah, that's good. I'm so happy with these two. It's nice to keep him, see, he's on a diet too, so they're both on a diet, so they both need to be sort of in a, look, see, watch how she works with him. She's very gentle. She's really an awesome horse. Papa, out, out, Papa, out. Don't be in there with the ponies. They won't tolerate you. So he's going over and she's kind of like following along. She's trying to sort of keep out of his space. She's very respectful. She's intelligent and smart and respectful. He's definitely got the upper hand on her. She's very timid with him. She is warning him to back off, but watch what he does. So watch how her response is quite gentle. So he's having a sniff, and she's going to cock that back leg if he keeps it up. She's going to move out of the way. She's choosing to move first, which is a wise choice rather than a fight. She's doing a flight. Good girl. You're intelligent. You're not a troublemaker. She's not a trouble stirrer. This is a good thing to know. You want to learn about your horse? Watch them with another horse. That'll teach you everything that you don't see yet. That is where they will show you their true colours. And you watch what she does. So watch what she'll do. She'll give him a nip. Very gently, but she will give him a nip. He's going to push it. She says, I'm older than you, buddy. He's nipping back. And she's going to give him a good wallop. Oi! She's going to turn her bum to him now, and she's warning him back there. She's not attacking him straight away. He's got the message. He says, but I've been here longer. And she says, well, I'm older and I'm smarter. And he's right here. Here he is. He's kind of listening, which is good. Do them both good to be in with one another. Both of them need to sort of spend some time together, and because they will work together when I do get them both going, they will be working together. I'll have the two of them working together at some point, hopefully. Here's where he had all his scars. He's getting his long hair now. Oh, excuse me. We don't do that. Hey, don't do that. It's naughty behaviour. You're nervous. He's nervous. When nervous, he has to nibble. That's his go-to, nibbling things. But she's really handling his presence very nice today. She was a little more aggressive with him the other day, but she was in season the other day. So look at him. He's wanted to nibble everything. Hello, nibble pot. Yes. Here he goes. He's going to get in her space. And look at the ear body language here. She's very patient. The other mares would have kicked him to cowhide. She's going to lose her crap with him in a minute and kick him. She's got the butt up. She's got the tail to the side. You're going to whack your head, you silly old thing. Back it in. Back it in. Good boy. Let me get that mint out of your hair. Hang on. You've got trouble with your hair. Let's fix it. It's working me. Hey? Say, well, it's my hairdo. I can do what I like. You can do what you like with your hair. But I'd like to get it cleared up if I can. You let me? You gonna let me do it? You're gonna get a comb stuck in your hair. I'm gonna jump in with him. Get his hair sorted. I'm peak mood. Gotta be careful when he's like this. He thinks he's doing a thing with the ladies. It can be quite troublesome. She's going to lose her ship again. Hippie? Here we go. Don't you come in. Bother her. What's that, you? You watch this body language here. She's saying to him, I'm trying to get to... Where's your water? Come back now. Come back home. Do you need that?
got to learn how to respect her, and she's got to respect. None of that. That's very naughty. That's your biggest problem. You're biting. Being silly. Remember that we don't do that. And put your toes back. Sudi, move your ass back or you're going to get your face kicked. Sudi, go home. Summer is over. Ready to go into winter coats. And a good thing will happen is no more flies. Not as many flies and no more wasps running around attacking us every 5 minutes. That's going to make it. I know, I'm being as gentle as I can. See, he's fine with all this. He couldn't care less. Give it to work there with it. Good girl. This is your house standing still. While he's standing calmly there, and she's able to go, okay, well, he's nice and calm. Let me stand here too. What a beautiful mane you have, my lovely girl. Stunning, beautiful mane. Oh, you've got the actually hardly any hair now. Good job. Alright, that'll do until later on. Off you go, little Tokola. Tokola. Right? Don't be a bitch. Toki, don't be a bitch. He's going to be a bugger. So he's very relaxed. You can see how relaxed he is. He's got his thing down. He's just hanging. He's like, oh, I'm in a good spot. Papa in your house, go. City home. Go home. City? Go home. So they're doing pretty well today. So I'm going to leave him in with her. He can learn a few lessons about respect with biting. He's going to learn not to bite or be silly with her. And we'll leave them be. I might toss the ball in with them. Big ass flat ball. I need to pump it up. I need to get a new one. Okay, hold on you guys.
Now, fun thing to do, I'm going to quickly clean up the other bit of manure that I didn't get to clean up this morning. We'll do that quickly. That's it. Bubba, you're going to get whacked. Pippi? She'll smack you. I know you like her, but she'll smack you. She says, leave him alone. Leave him alone.
sorted? Alright. Battery's probably going to die now, so... Alright, pups, come on. City, Papa, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. We might get rain. There were a couple of spits I could feel coming down a while ago, but we might get sudden rain coming at some point later on. Now, Papa. Good job. You stay here. Good girl. So that can stay. That can stay like that anyways. Well, I'm going to run out of battery. So I might finish up here. Thanks guys for hanging. Thanks Beard, thanks Ariana. And everyone else that dropped by. I appreciate you guys every day. I'm going to head off. I've got to get ready. I've got someone coming over. So I'll go and get things sorted and I'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.